What is up, everybody? It's your boy Phil Shock and the Nice Hedgehog here with our RGBL quarterfinals match up here. We are going against the Maryland Litwicks again by Coach the H-Man. Last time you guys saw us face the H-Man, I don't know, either choked or he gave us the win. I don't know what. But regardless, we had to win that match to make the playoffs. And thankfully, since we won that match, we clinched the number 6 seed, which was, whew, thank goodness. You know? So, yeah, very, very stressful with that, but now we move on, and we face them again. Face them again. Yeah, so basically, I'm going to be breaking down my opponent's team since I had faced them before and break down exactly what they brought versus me last time versus what I think I'm going to see them bring last time. So last time, from what I was scouting, he had Miancho, which was Assault Vest, which was probably around the standard Assault Vest set, which was around max HP with max speed, and the rest going to pretty much attack for support. He was pretty much about an offensive Latios. If I had to take a guess, he probably was a weakening berry, probably Yachi, which would make the most sense versus my team. He brought Golurk, and we didn't see anything, but I was probably going to take a guess. He was probably going to be Poltergeist, Earthquake, probably Stone Edge, potentially. He could have been Iron Fist as well in any type of situation, but you never know. He was Skarmory. I would assume his Skarmory was probably Rocky Helmet, and he was probably the standard set with Stealth Rocks, Defog, Roost, and Body Press. He was probably that. Romatis was the Rocky Helmet variation, but we didn't see any attacks, so definitely Moonblast was on there. I would probably assume Wish Protect or Wish and then something like Toxic or something else. But overall, I think it was definitely something around that. And the Thundurus only showed off Thunderbolt. I'm pretty sure the Thundurus probably had Grass Knot, Weather Ball, and then had Thunderbolt, Grass Knot, Weather Ball, and probably Nasty Plot as the setup variant. But yeah, so ooh, excuse me. So last time when we predicted he was going to bring me and Shao, Latias, Skarmory, Suicune, Aromatisse, and Obstagoon this time. Last time you saw what he brought. So this time around, I'm expecting him to bring the Obstagoon and Suicune this time. Now, there could be a chance he still doesn't potentially bring Suicune. I know it sounds weird that I'm saying that, but again, you look at my team, you look at Suicune's matchup. Suicune actually cannot do too much against me, but it stops a lot of my good offense, and it pressures my Rotom Heat very much as well. So that's something to very much keep in note as well. But just overall, so yeah. So I do expect him to want to bring out the main thing I think we're gonna have to face off here is that I think Obstagoon comes this time because he saw what Store Power did. Store Power would let him get to like max defense and stuff like that. I assume pretty much everything other than that is gonna stay the same. Obstagoon's probably gonna be a standard Guts offensive set. Suicune's gonna probably be specially a little more specially, but still a little more physically defensive, just to be able to handle my team, as my team was very specially offensive based last time. But we are going to change it up this time, though. But I can still see him potentially bring the Thunderous. There is a decent chance he still brings Golurk, but again, Golurk doesn't really make anything. Pinsir, again, like I said, something I can actually see him bring versus me. And then Moongus is, again, something I don't really expect him to see. So let's go break down the new team we're bringing this week. We only made one change to the team from the Mon-wise, but we've actually changed up some sets. I don't know if this was in the original set or not. I actually need to look back, but again. But we're bringing back Vanilla, who's supposed to be shiny. Why aren't you shiny? We're bringing Vanilla. Last time, Vanilla actually was going to be more of a great bring to bring offensively because of that. But we are going to change up the set this time. We actually brought it. I don't remember exactly. I should have listened to my video. But I decided to change the set up. We're going to actually bring ourselves a Modest Scarf to Vanillix. Because Vanillix, honestly, when I looked at this matchup now, Vanillix literally has no Blizzard switch-ins on his team besides Suicune. And if he still doesn't feel comfortable bringing Suicune versus me, that's the move I can just constantly spam. Blizzard, Blizzard, Blizzard. I can get Aurora Veil up, which is pretty free against the majority of his team, and I can go Suicidal Explosion if I really feel like it's necessary to just really chip something down and going for the future ring. Masquerade, we're bringing more of a little bit of offensive, but a little more bulk. Still with the Payapa Berry this time. This time it's going to be Rosary that knocks it because I would rather stay in against the Latias to go for the one-on-one attacks right there. We're running Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain, Sleep Powder, and Dazzling Gleam. Pretty much the exact same moveset. I wanted to run Weather Ball, but if I'm not running Icy Rock, I don't feel comfortable running Weather Ball in this matchup. But basically, the 3 attacks did exactly what we really wanted to do last time. We are bringing back again the modest set. We're running max HP 132 in special attack, 68 in special defense, 56 in speed. The speed's only made there for outspeeding Golurk and basically all of his bulk. So last time I was looking at his Latias. His Latias definitely had speed, had offense. So I'm not going to try to outspeed bulky variations of Latias. And even if it is a bulky variation of Latias, it's not going to do too much shimmy, but it can still do some damage to where, again, running the thing to sleep would be really good. Putting that to sleep or Scarver to sleep, honestly, it gives me a chance to win the game, hands down. Next, we're bringing up Dash this week, and we're going to change it up. We're going to go from the Payapa bulk up variations to this time a Choice Scarf set this week with U-Turn, Brave Bird, Close Combat, Thunderous Kick. Now, fighting moves don't make that much sense against his team when he's got some good resist and stuff like that. But Thunderous Kick is really, really good because it weakens down by going for defense stats. And it's like a safe move I can lock myself into versus locking into close combat, which I will do more damage to myself by lowering my defenses. But we are running 116 HP, max attack, adamant, 64 defense, 76 in spud def. We're running no speed, as you can see. With no speed investment, I outspeed everything on his team that's not Choice Scarf. So this gives me the perfect advantage to literally scout to see what anything is Scarf, which is really, really great. With Brave Bird in close combat, we're going to be murdering most of his team as well. Like, he has no good switches. Like, we went Jolly last time, I believe, because of the fact we wanted to make sure we were faster than any kind of bulky excuse me, we were making sure we were faster than, any bulky variations and stuff like that. But this time around, I'm not taking my chances. We're just going to go pure offensive. Because we try to be a little more of a setup offense versus an actual defense offense. But this time we're going a little bit more pure offense. So we changed up the set a little bit. We changed up Rotom set a lot. Well, not a lot, but definitely changed it up for the better in this time. We're running Leftovers again, though. I think Leftovers is just a safe bring in this type of a matchup. Max HP, 60 special attack, modest nature, 196 in the speed. With the speed, I am faster than Latias if it is 0 speed invested. Now, this is the only one that I was a little risky on bringing to outspeed Latias if it's 0 speed invested. Just because of the fact that, it's still good. It can outspeed all the bulky mons I really wanted to outspeed. But I'm losing a little bit of offensive progress. But again, so Rotom's job here is not to really exactly kind of just win. It's kind of help support with the Will-O-Wisp and Hex shenanigans on it that it has. So I definitely think it's something we have to really keep in mind, and I think it can really do well for us. Up next, we're bringing to Prisma, my Necrozma, who saved us last time, and I hopefully will save us again. This is probably, I think, more than likely the main win con for this game. Dragonance, X-Scissor, Potent Geyser, Heat Wave, Necrozma, Expert Belt, 100 HP, Max Attack, Adamant, 12 in Defense, and 144 Speed. The speed lets me basically be faster than his bulky mons, where I am faster than both Suicune, and I am faster than Max Speed Golurk, which is the main thing he could run that's Max Speed to outspeed 0 speed invested bulky Necrozma. So I'm running this set because it basically just destroys his team. Definitely going with a more of a physically offensive route than going the special route we did last time because again I do expect him to want to bring up Sagoon this time. But with the X-Scissor at +1, with just one chip of burn damage, he's basically guaranteed to be knocked out at +1. So if we can get a burn damage chip off or anything like that and get this thing in and get a Dragon Dance up, it basically just wins me the game because I'm faster than everything on his team after a Dragon Dance unless again something is choice scarf potentially. We do live any one dark move from it right back because of our ability. And we are running X Scissor over Brick Break because X Scissor hits both the Obstacle, but it also hits Latias, which is really important. And even though, yes, we have Heat Wave on there, Heat Wave guaranteed 2 KO Skarmory unless Skarmory is a max HP, max def variation, which I think then is about a roll or so to 2 KO with Heat Wave, which is something to just keep in mind there. But I think the Necrozma honestly can just win us the game if we get at least one DD up. And this time around, we're bringing Swampert. Now, I don't see him really confidently bringing Amoonguss versus us this time around because he didn't really feel like it was a really good matchup versus me, which is very fair because if you look at my team, Amoonguss doesn't do anything really. So we're bringing Swampert this week, mixed defensive, but going a little more of a Spadef boosted Swampert this time because his team is a little more specially than physical in my opinion. But we're on Toxic Earthquake, Scald, and Ice Punch with 236 HP, 20 in attack, 116 defense, 136 def with the Sassy Nature. Basically, his job here is to just Toxic anything and everything. Scalding is there just to be able to help beat the Skarmory 1v1 and try to burn that thing. Earthquake is really good stab, and Ice Punch is there for things like Latias, the Thunder is, and even hitting Skarmory for neutral damage is really good to go for a potential freeze as well as being something that's really good to know right there. But that's gonna be our quarterfinals team builder, guys. Whether we win or loss, I'm just happy we made the playoffs and made a redemption arc after last season's tragedy. Even though this season's tragedy still kind of sucked, but we did what we did to crawl our way back, and we actually made the playoffs, which was very miraculous. But that's gonna be it for me, guys. Leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Join the Field Shocker crew today because you'll be feeling with the king of the crew. And until next time, guys, I will see you guys later. Peace.